3 calls when you get back.
Hey Ma, do you know what burst my bubble?
What bursts your bubble?
The Pike syndrome, also known as the Mobius experiment.
Why?
And I'll explain to you what that means. You know how I often say, you and Dad are like my prison guards, like my jailers, and you're holding me prisoner?
Mm-hmm.
I'm told that's not the case. And in fact, if you or Dad went away, in fact, I'd be very terrified because I wouldn't know what to do and I'd be overwhelmed and could potentially be homeless. So that's besides the point. Nobody's holding me prisoner. But, Mobius, a mathematician, is said to have conducted an experiment with a fish tank. And, the fish, he put a divider in a tank, and he divided the fish tank into right and left sides.
Okay.
And he let the fish swim around in the right side of the tank. And then in front of the class, he removed the divider, and the fish only swam up to where the divider was, and then swam around in the right side of the tank. So basically, the fish constructed this invisible wall in their minds that, they
couldn't go any farther.
They don't have freedom. They could only swim around on the right side of the tank. But in fact, I do have freedom. I have the left side of the tank, a whole wide world available to me. What Dr. Garrett says my anxiety is anxiety, a fear of the real world. I feel scared and I feel safe and sound, protected by you at home. And unfortunately, when I went out into the real world, I learned there were lots of bullies and sadistic persecutors. So I feel safe, sound, protected at home. But essentially, I'm pouring my life down the drain, and I'm blaming, my mom and dad, saying if they seized their coercive control and left my life, I would just soar off to Hollywood superstardom. I'd be rich and famous. But realistically, if you and Dad went away, I'd be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle very quickly,
Well, I think everybody likes the feeling of home and safe and security. I don't think that's unique to you.
Right.
But you can't let it get to the point where it's so needed that it becomes like an agoraphobia, where you don't want to go out and you don't want to live in the real world.
Right. And that's exactly what my wall is. I'm swimming around on the right side of the tank at home, saying social media is going to make me successful. But realistically, what I need to realize is there's no divider. I can swim around in the left side of the tank. There's a whole wide world available to me.
And swimming around on the left side of the tank will make you happier.
Yeah. I can go anywhere. I can do anything. Maybe in the past there was a divider that was keeping me in the right side of the tank, which was bullies or mental illness or, whatever. You know what I mean? But now I have a whole wide world available to me. Now I have, basically the whole fishbowl available to me, the whole wide world.
So carpe diem, seize the day.
Yeah. So make some money. Get some, and time is ticking. I wasted my teenage years, my 20s, the beginning of my 30s. I'm 35 years old. I wasted my best years, don't waste any more time, right?
That's carpe diem. Seize the...
What does carpe diem mean?
Seize the day.
Yeah.
That's what it means. Carpe diem, seize the day.
Yeah, so ideally what I want is, I would like a girlfriend, I really desire intimacy. I desire financial independence. I desire friends and the life, because I feel like I'm sitting in solitary confinement, home all day long, alone,
Okay, so get that confidence going.
Yeah.
And get out there. People are attracted to confidence and happiness and you can do this.
Yeah. And
that's what it is.
Let's elaborate on this a little bit.
Okay.
So I could obviously join mental health groups. It's just really the lost time is very tragic. You know what I mean?
But you're focusing. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Back. You're going back. You're swimming back to the other side of the fish tank. Let the past go. If you live in the past, you won't embrace the future.
Right.
Get out of the past. Forget the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, no time like the present.
Right.
No time like the present. Think of all the things that you can do.
Yeah.
That are open to you.
I can do it now, but I don't know. Just try not to.
Because if you think about the negative, it's only going to bring you down, and you're not going to go again. You're going to waste more time.
Yeah, and that is
what it is.